Hello, hello. Hopefully, I'm being heard and seen. I am here in my greenhouse in the orchid jungle, squeezing my dad bod through back here to the far corner, back here on the east corner. And it sure is fragrant over here. Let me tell you, these flowers are so fragrant. So fragrant. It is so fragrant. It's like a soft, powdery gardenia. Not quite gardenia, maybe a jasmine. It's more of a musky. And when there's a lot of them in bloom, like there are right now, this whole corner over here is really, really scented up. Really, really nice. So nice and fortunate that Tony Wells parted with that beauty last year. Happy, well, it was 2 years ago actually. So this is my second year blooming it, and it's smelling so nice today. Got some things down here soaking, finally giving them a nice deep soak. Some of my encyclias and brasavalas that were down here. I just really have this section yet to go. Can really see both parents in that. The wingspan, how the petals stick out, that is Rothschildianum, and that color in there. Thank you very much, Emmy. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it's still trying to open up. That is Lady Roth, Lady Elizabeth crossed with Lady Rothschildianum. It's got another fan up there. But yeah, and a few more flowers to go, so that'll be nice. But yeah, it's got both parents in there, definitely. Most definitely. Um, yeah. Color on that still looks nice. This is still flopping about. That Dendrobium Suzy Gallus has been open for a while. And that is my Cattleya rantiaca, the yellow form sunshine that is actually going over, unfortunately. But I've got another Guatemalensis that is open, that is gonna flower soon. And this is one of the Erangus that I have. It's a cross. And this is one of the Angrecoids that I'm giving an update on. You can see the spurs elongating. Still probably a week before the flowers open. They take so long. But you can still see other flowers developing up there. And those are fragrant at night and very long lasting. And this is something else that just opened today. And I know the glare of the LED is not doing it justice. Let me turn this off. That's better. Love that blush. on the sepals and that deep, deep throat. That is very lovely. That is very lovely. So this is Dendrobium meme honey drop. I'm sure that's mean honey drop. MEEN. It's a cross. I believe it's signatum crossed with Frederixianum or tortilla. It's one of those combinations. Two of those. I'm not sure. There's some confusion over this one actually because the text says signatum times Frederixianum, but I thought that it was tortilla signatum and tortilla. Very nice. Um, so yeah, I'm talking about my Angrecoids, my Angrecoids, and this has been a last year was kind of difficult. Oh, anything, anytime. If you see something, tell me to stop, please. I have no agenda. I'm just kind of rambling. But yeah, I am generally talking about my Angrecoids, my Angrecoids, because I have quite a collection. Here's one right here. That is my longer cow car. And this one right here is my Linford White Beauty. It has a nice root tip on it. And then here's another one. Right next to it is a cross. It's Ciburnum crossed with George Kennedy, which is another cross. So anyway, I'm talking about those Angrecums. This is a Didirii, which I'm probably going to give away. I'm not sure. I kill those a lot. And there's another cross, an Angracum cross that's got 3 spikes on it. And this is Joyce Stewart. Yeah, there's another spike down there. So that'll be nice when that blooms. All of those are fragrant. So yeah, this is when they are really sort of coming into their growth. But yeah, like I was saying, this is a difficult year for Angrecoids. For me, I lost my Magdaleni, which had bloomed for me every year, probably for 3 or 4 years, 3 years. So that was a big loss because you don't really see those bloom size. And seedlings of those take years to get to blooming size, and it's just difficult. So I lost that. I'm going to lose this, which is my Germanianum, which the leaves are still there, but it's already dropping leaves rapidly every day since I put it in sphagnum because I thought it needed more moisture. Come to find out it didn't need more moisture. The roots got too much moisture at state. The moisture stayed too long on the roots. To make a long story short, so that's going to die. Hopefully not, but I just don't have much hope for it. I lost a Eranthes cross and Granthes cross that was pretty big that I had repotted, and then as soon as I repotted it, it went downhill. I lost my Angracum veichi, which I just put the pot away. Yeah, it was in this pot right here. There's the tag. So, although I had planned to try to get one when I'm over in Europe, but who knows when I'm going to go to Europe now because things are all on hold. Although the people in Italy tell me to try to plan my trip again come May, it seems pretty quick. This is another Angrecoid right here that's in spike. I bought it in spike. That's my to cross Sertorchis arcuata times Sertorchis chiliuana, and that will be night fragrant as well. Okay. Let me see. So here is my Angraecum eclerianum. Pretty nice size. It's got some nice roots. These all need watered every day. At least the roots need misted. My most favorite. Wow. Yeah, my most favorite died. My most favorite Angrecoid is Scatinum. That died. Uh, Probably right now, Linford White Beauty, because the size of the flower is this big. It's really big. It's fragrant. It's hard to choose. If I could ever bloom this one, this Florentulum, which is also right here, these are the same species. This one and this one. You wouldn't be able to tell it, but they are the same species. And this is in semi-hydro, and this is just planted in bark. But yeah, this is reputed to be the most fragrant of Angrecoids. And these are some more Angrecoids right here. Although a different species than Angraecum, these are Aranthes right here. This is an Aranthes. And these get spider-like flowers on long inflorescence that hang down several feet and can rebloom. So yeah, I had a hard winter, a hard fall, but you know, hopefully I will either find those plants again because they will always be on my list. This is another cross. This is Angrecum Clouds Christmas Cradle, I believe. Yeah, which is Linford White Beauty times Magdaleni. So yeah, Magdaleni is the queen of Angrecums. Sus- Suspiciquidale, which is this, is the king. So, and this is the Darwin's orchid, if you didn't know. And the combination of this and Magdaleni, which I've mentioned so often, is this plant right here. So, I know I have some up here. This is an Angrecum. Right here, this is Infundibulare. This is a relative of Eichlerianum. Up there, it's like a vining type. They're all kind of vandaceous. No, not, yeah, I do. I have this last one up here, which is probably going to die too. I mean, you can see it's got that lean to it. I mean, I can always hope that it's going to survive, but it's just been repotted. Um, we'll see. That's my superbum. All I can do is hope. That's all I can do. Sorry. Wish I could do more. Let me see if there's any more over here. I don't think so. Not Angrecums. They like it too warm, so I keep them down at the warmer end. Even the cooler intermediate Angrecums that I have, I keep them that in. Now I do have some over here that I just remembered. Yeah, these are miniatures right here, and these are all Angrecoids. Let me pull them up. If I don't, I know I'm going to spill them. Okay, success. Okay, these are all seedlings, but they bloom small, so they're all capable of blooming at this size. This is this first one right here is Arangus modesta, which is the other half of that Arangus that I showed you that's in spike, that's in bud. The one next to it is Miciella philippinensis, very small plant, but gets a very big white, very very glistening flower that's fragrant. Next to it is another Amiciella monticola, which is another small diminutive plant that gets, same sort of flower. Those are cousins. And this one right here is another Arangus, and this is a species, and this is distincta. And these all stay small, won't get much bigger than they are presently. They will get more roots and a few more leaves before they can bloom. But really, they are all bloom sized. They really are all bloom sized. And those are all Angrecoids. They're all in the same family. They're all from Madagascar. They're all pollinated by moths at night, generally all night fragrant, star shaped, white. Some might have tinge of red or salmon or green. That's another Aranthes right there. That's Henrici, which I've had that for a couple of years now, and it's still working on those leaves. They're also very slow growing, so you have to be patient with Angrecoid. You have to. Unless you get them when they're blooming size, that is the only time when they will bloom every year. This blooms for me every year. That's a baby. This is technically a kiki. This right here should be close to bloom size. Should be. Because this is basically this plant crossed back to Magdaleni, which is a smaller plant, making it a smaller version of Linford White Beauty. And so this should be a much smaller blooming plant. And just looking at it, it looks healthy to me, especially coming on after a winter's semi-rest, because Magdaleni likes it cooler, still highlight, but it likes it a lot less water, a lot less water. So that's, besides, let me see, I've got these down here. Cannot forget about these. This is my Angraecum viramense crossed with Oniella volucris, which is an Angrecoid. So it is another vining, looking a little dehydrated, but it will be getting a lot more water coming up as the temperatures warm up. It sits right underneath the humidifier where it gets the exhaust is there, so it gets constant breezes on it. Right next to that is my Ionia. No, it's my Cryptopus alatus. That's what it is. And this is another vining plant that's mounted daily. Well, about every other day, I would say, in the wintertime. In the summer, it will get probably more often than that, just because the temperatures will be a lot warmer. So you raise the water is when the temperatures go up. And then next to it is a newly mounted Angrecoid that is Aranthes antennaphora. So that is just mounted on that piece of cork. And that's got to be all of my. So I just saw one right here, which is a Drumelia fragrans. And I don't like that the leaves are browning on there. So probably give it a little bit of a water. But Drumelia fragrans used to be used as a tea when the leaves were dry. It's fragrant little flower. I should give this a lot more attention because if this goes away,